Diego Sanchez.
Go, Diego!
The Rise Started, written by Jimmy Santiago Baca. Because who I was couldn't take the betrayal I'd done, and to those I loved, so I created a compartment where the liar existed, a small, dark cave where he cannibalized his heart and soul, kept away from others, isolating himself in a house of lies, going into this world only to drink and drug, waking up in the morning remembering nothing, no words, no behavior, wallowing in murky alcohol grogginess that padded the wounds, the hurts, the numbing pain of life. How the weight got heavier with each day, each encounter. Maybe it was rage, maybe fear, maybe the inadequacy of being flung into this world without skills or words to communicate my heart. How it went on drearily, faceless, bodiless, and mindless, caught in a sordid, dizzying reel towards oblivion, until the character I created to contain the lies, deception, drunkenness, and violence, the obscene indulgence, started cracking the walls that separated us, crumbling foundations, crushing the door down, until the character's venom seeped into the person who wanted it kept away, ugly and toxic. Veins of lies trickling into my clean words, darkening my bright eyes, paling my cheeks, until I was haunted by an evil usurpation of my being consumed by a glutinous appetite. Until I was what I hated, loathing myself. All my expression fulfilling its orders to abandon my soul and my heart, marring myself in lies, bathing in my own foul betrayals of all I loved and respected. How I became a drunk, an addict, each day and every hour, my heart festering with howls for more and more, until I lived for the drug, lived to get high, to lose myself in the darkest abyss of addiction. Parts of myself died, crawled away into holes. My spiritual light burned like paper in the wind, and my compassion hardened like old crumbs of bread. And within me, the dogs of wrath and condemnation, snarling, raging, day in and day out, full of contradictions, dying and living, free and imprisoned, feeling and insensitive. Two people, two lives guttering away into the sewer of addiction. Thank you. The next piece is titled Crash Faded in Heaven, written by yours truly. As I walked through the desert where the sand burnt the soles of my feet, the burnt response came alive and raged through my chest. My face showed these hurt emotions, and to hide them, I put on a mask. But I became attached to this mask and to the passion of giving my heartbeat a different rhythm. So as I stumbled, lost and confused, I approached a mountain, which I looked up to, and I I knew I could not rise above it. But I trusted in myself that when I reached the peak of that mountain, I could let out a cry of joy, and I could yell at the top of my lungs, "Goodbye, misery." And maybe someday, my courage will transcend beyond the horizon. So as I walked along this path, and I look over to my right, and I see the ocean filled with vivacious colors. I look at all the beauty in life. I see all the positives and ignore the negatives. And suddenly this path turns into a trail up that mountain. And on this trail, the sun shines, the grass grows, and the sky is a beautiful blue. And with me on this trail is my shadow that never leaves me. But I know that my shadow will one day leave me, and it will start going up the mountain. And my shadow will travel up the mountain lightly and swiftly. And I stay on this trail, climbing each day and every moment, because I trust, I have faith that one day I will clutch my shadow in heaven. Thank you.